It's Kathy Mazak. Thanks so much for joining me live to answer your questions about Navigate. So a few days ago, we emailed our list of people who subscribe to our newsletter, who listen to our podcast, and we asked them, to come on over, fill out a little one question form to have any questions that you have answered about our Navigate program. So I'll start just by saying that Navigate is it's called Navigate Your Writing Roadmap. It's a program that we're opening for enrollment for like a special enrollment period from Black Friday to Cyber Monday. We're going to have a lot of great bonuses, which I'll tell you about at the end after I'm done answering questions. But if you want to hear all about it and get information, you just want to go to www.kathymazak.com/navigate-waitlist. It's linked up in the description of this video. And the reason you want to get on the wait list is that some of the bonuses expire. And you're going to want to know what the bonuses are first, and you're going to get the program description before anybody else. And so if you get on the wait list, we will be sending out tomorrow night, Wednesday night, we'll be sending out the special link just to the people who are on the wait list so that they can grab those early bonuses. I'll explain it in just a minute, but let's get to your questions. So thank you so much to everyone who anonymously submitted questions about our program. I'm just going to start and go through them. There's no particular order, just the order that they were submitted. So the first question is Navigate included in Amplify? Okay, so some of you might know if you've been listening to the podcast, Amplify is our faculty writing accelerator program. It's a year-long coaching program and mastermind for academics who identify as women. And that program includes Navigate in it. So here's how the relationship between the programs works. Navigate is a recorded course. It has 10 modules, and it does come with a live component, and that is our 3 group coaching calls that you get for the first 3 months after joining. And Navigate costs $1,997, $1,997, or there's a payment plan of, I think it's $247 a month for 9 months. So if you are thinking about Amplify, but you know that Amplify costs $7,000 and you're like, oh, I need to think about that more, or I'm not sure, I'm still figuring out my funding, don't worry, because if you you win either way. If you join Navigate, we give you a $2,000 voucher to use towards Amplify. So what that means is it still costs $7,000 if you do both programs. So either you can skip and jump right into Amplify, or if you've done Navigate, you can get a voucher that reduces the cost of Amplify by $2,000. So basically you can think of Navigate as a down payment towards Amplify if you're kind of considering the Amplify program. So yes, Navigate is included in Amplify. All of our Amplify members have access to it, and so to our Elevate members, it's the same thing for our Elevate program. We give you a voucher to use towards Elevate if you join Navigate. So yes, Navigate is included in Amplify. The second question is, do I need to have a specific goal in mind before embarking on Navigate? The reason I'm asking this is that I have moved far away from my original doctoral research and my industry practice, and it is only coming together now. Oh, this is such a great question. So Navigate, one of the things that we do in the program is we take you on this journey to figuring out and clarifying your academic mission. And it's not just as simple as, the academic mission template that's on my website that you can get, although that's part of it. We really go through a whole process of, making sure that your activities align with your academic mission, of crafting the mission, then aligning your activities behind the mission, then manipulating your calendar to support your mission, and your pipeline, strategically planning your pipeline to support your mission. And so all of the work that we do inside of Navigate really helps you to hone in that messaging, hone in on what the area is that you really want to make your big contribution to the world in. So for the person who asked this question, you don't need a specific goal in mind before starting Navigate. Navigate will actually do a lot to help you clarify your goals, okay? So the next question, how might you help me through Navigate, which I can't achieve on my own? So this is also like such good questions. Thank you for asking. So I really think this is a great question. Like, what is Navigate going to give you that you couldn't do already by yourself? Okay, so 100%. I understand, it's like saying, why should I do this? Because couldn't I do it by myself? So let me kind of dig into that a little bit more. There's nothing like keeping you from doing any of the things inside of Navigate. You can achieve them on your own. My question for you would be, have you done that? Or do you want to do that in a systematic way and a way that is supported by coaches and community? So if what your goal is, right, is to really take control of your career, like use your publications, use your writing as a way to take control over your academic career and design the dream career that you really want to have for yourself. Like, if you can do that without us, please go do it. Like absolutely. But I think a lot of people want guidance. And I think there's a lot of like unwritten rules in academia that, and so like what we're trying to do inside of Navigate is like, just like tell you, like, this is what has worked for us. This is what we recommend you do. And we've had over 200 people go through the program. So it's, and you can read there once tomorrow when the page goes live, you'll be able to read their testimonials. You'll be able to see video testimonials. Actually, you can see video testimonials right now on our YouTube channel. But, I think that the reason people take courses and professional development programs is that they don't want to do it on their own, right? They want to do it in a way that somebody has designed a curriculum to get them the best results the fastest, that someone has pre-thought out all the things they need to do, and that we can offer support and guidance to you as you try to make changes in the way that you approach your career, right? And how we can get writing to be at the center of your career instead of something that you always feel overwhelmed and overloaded and you never get to it, right? So absolutely, like, if you can write and publish to the level that you want and use it to design your dream career without a program, then obviously you should do that. Like, obviously do that. But if you want to learn our method, understand our systems, get taught our 10 systems that we feel are like essential to figuring out how to get your writing done and design your career around your writing, you want to do that with support and community, then you might want to take Navigate. Okay. Next question is, will the timings of sessions be compatible with UK time? When does the course start? So let me answer them. This is one question, but I'll answer the pieces, right? So yes, the timing of the sessions will be compatible with UK time. So basically, right now we have scheduled the 3 coaching sessions. There's 1 per month, and what we do in those sessions is we do group coaching, answer your questions about the program, but also like if there's something you're getting stuck on or something you need advice about or help, you can bring that and we will coach you through it. And we hold those sessions at like times, like the way we pick the time is, my coaches are on the East Coast of the U.S. and we have a lot of clients on the Pacific coast of the U.S. and Canada, and we have clients in Europe as well. We do have UK and Australia clients. Not UK, excuse me. We do have New Zealand and Australian clients. It's a little harder to get them on the live sessions because it's literally the exact opposite time of day. So what we try to do for UK, we try to hit morning US time, East Coast of the US time, like late morning, early afternoon, which makes it kind of 5, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. at the latest UK time. That's what we try to hit. So we do have a lot of people, even in our especially in our high level programs, we do have quite a few people from the UK. And so we're always thinking about like, how can we make a time that makes sense for everyone from the Pacific coast of the US to Europe? Because then we get all the Americas is fine, but what we have trouble doing is sweeping up those New Zealand and Australians. However, we will record all our sessions. So if you can't make any of the 3 live group coaching calls, you can watch the recording. And if we happen to get like a ton of people signing up from New Zealand and Australia, we may add an additional time to kind of try to, and not just New Zealand or Australia, but any place in the world that is in those time zones. The places that are not on the same time zone as us, we will consider adding times. But the UK, definitely, our times accommodate for the UK. Another part of that question is, when does the course start and how long does it run for? This is a great question. So the course is really, we consider it like a 10-week experience. You have 10 modules in the course. When you join the course, they're recorded modules. I'm in the process of re-recording all the modules, right? Like, in addition to you remaking your career in 2021, I'm remaking the course for 2021. And the first 5 modules will be done and ready to go. And then every week after that, the last 5 modules will come out, like basically as fast as I can get them out. But you'll have like there'll be 5 weeks of material there for you to work on as soon as you join. Now, we recommend that you do 1 module a week. We think that it will take you between 60 minutes and 90 minutes to watch the module and do the activity of the module, like whatever the assignment in the module is. So that it'll take about 10 weeks. While you're doing that for 10 weeks, you also will have 12 weeks in our Momentum program. So you get access to our co-writing community for 12 weeks. And you get the 3, which is like 3 months, right? Like 12 weeks of group coaching. So it's really like a 10 to 12 week experience. Now, having said that, you get access to the recorded materials for as long as the program is alive. So you can start and stop and do it over and whatever, they're yours, to keep. So, the things that you could miss out on are just the co-writing sessions or the membership in the co-writing community and the group calls, but you don't have to be at any particular place in the modules to go to the group calls. The co-writing sessions are really just like butt in the chair sessions. They're just like to get you sitting there and working on the writing together in community. So there's really no danger of you, the question, like, when does it start? How long does it run for? Well, it pretty much starts as soon as you get access, as soon as you register for the course. And there's three months worth of membership in the group calls and in Momentum, but you're still in after that. Like, you can continue to interact in our community after that. So I don't want to say it doesn't end, but you have like lifetime access to the modules. So, and then another question is, are you running something similar again in 2021? So truthfully, it is very likely we will run this program in May of 2021. Don't know if you want to wait that long to write and publish more. So think about that. But also, there's a lot of really great bonuses for joining during Black Friday that we won't be offering in 2021. Those bonuses, I'll tell you these 4 bonuses. They're disappearing bonuses, okay? So the first one is, for the first 10 people who sign up, you get a ticket to our virtual retreat in January. This retreat is a writing retreat that we put on just for our Amplify and Elevate members, but we're letting 10 Navigate members in as a bonus for being the first ones to sign up. So if you are one of those first 10 people, then you can come to our retreat. So that's huge. We don't sell the retreat on its own. We do really great retreats. So you definitely want to do that. But let's say that you don't. Let's say you don't sign up. Let's say you wait and you think about it more. Well, if you sign up on Saturday, you'll get to come to an exclusive New Year's writing planning session that we're going to do just for people in Navigate who have signed up from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So it'll be a smaller, more intimate group. It's not going to be like a webinar to 1,000 people like I often do. So you can ask your questions and get a little coaching from me while you're on that call. So that's the bonus for signing up on Saturday. If you sign up on Sunday, we will ship to your home a book called Unsubscribe, which is all about email management. And you'll get my mini course that's called Calm Your Inbox. And then if you sign up on Monday, the last day to sign up, we will send a laptop sticker. These are really cute laptop stickers by Academic Sass that say, "Writing now, cite me later." And you'll get one of those with a personal note from me. So those are the bonuses. None of those will be available for the May launch. So if you want any of those things, you're definitely going to want to sign up now. Okay, more questions. I am trying to shift to putting writing at the center of my life. Research-based, but not necessarily always academic writing. So she's talking about or they're talking about, I do research-based writing, but it's not always like traditionally academic writing. I'm currently revising a memoir, after which I will be seeking an agent, and I've just started blogging in my primary area of research to begin building an audience. My question, is Navigate primarily focused on academic publishing, or does it address other areas of writing and publishing as well? Also, where can I find more info about specific course content? Okay, so the second part of the question, more info about specific course content. If you get on the wait list, then tomorrow night you will get the link to the whole curriculum page, and it goes through each module. It tells you the objectives of the module and what's included in each one. So you'll get all of that information if you sign up to the wait list. That's linked in the description of this video. You'll get that tomorrow. I think at 5 o'clock is when that email goes out. In terms of using Navigate to address other areas of writing and publishing, we have had students who have done exactly what you're talking about inside of Navigate. And sometimes they're our most active students, truly lovely people. So it's definitely possible. I will say that the content very much is about making time to write, literally figuring out your schedule in a way that you have writing on your schedule, which is definitely something that you're going to want to do if you're doing a memoir and blogging. We do talk about pipeline, and so you can use the pipeline metaphor to think about any kind of writing. It doesn't have to be academic writing, right? So I think it would still be helpful, and planning and all of that. It's really although we do talk about pipeline strategy, like how to, set up your pipeline strategically and then how to project manage strategically, thinking about, mostly with the kind of the strategy we're usually thinking about is how do we get the publications we want out so that we can get the grants we want, get the promotion we want, all of that. But I don't think it's that different from the kind of strategies that you would use to get your memoir out, to get your blog up, to continue blogging. So I think that, and we have had people who are they wrote their novel during Navigate. They're academics who wrote a novel and used a lot of the strategies there. So hi, Rocio. Next question. Are you thinking about offering sliding scale or scholarship options for faculty at small/teaching/2-year schools with limited salaries and professional development funds, or will your coaching cohort options stay limited to wealthy faculty? So I'm so glad that you asked this question, because that is a question that we get a lot about scholarships or sliding scales. So right now, we do not have scholarship or sliding scale for any of our programs. What we try to do instead is offer payment plan options and different types of programs for different places where you might be in your career or choices that you want to make about what you need. We never would say that if you're at a teaching university or a 2-year school that you're not wealthy, because actually that might not be true. Or that if you're at a 4-year school or an Ivy, that you are wealthy or that you do have access to all kinds of resources, because also not always true. What we have found in our programs is that who we get in our programs are super motivated people who are like, I busted my butt to get my university to pay for this, or I decided this was worth it for my career, so I'm paying for it. So that's what we're offering right now. And to help people, we do have a payment plan for the first time ever, a payment plan this low for Navigate, which is $247 a month for 9 months. Okay, so before it was $2,000 in 1997, whatever, $2,000, and then the payment plan was like $550 a month. Well, we really reduced the payment plan because we wanted to make it more affordable to people, right? And remember, like, this is a program that you never lose access to. So you're just like stringing out your payments longer to make it easier, on you. Another thing that you could do is join with the payment plan and then work, while the window of registration is open, and then go to work trying to get as much support from your university to reimburse you as you can. And we have inside, one of the bonuses in the course is a bonus that's called the funding formula, and it is my latest and greatest teachings on how to get funding, internal funding. So how to ask for things, anything, funding for professional development, grad assistance, admin help, space, like anything you might want to ask for internally, how to get it funded every time, or how to get what you want from your university. So we do provide you with that training inside. And I also think, like, if this is a program that you want to do, start thinking now, start saving now for May. And meanwhile, join Momentum, because in Momentum, which is our co-writing program, like, the problem that Momentum solves is the, time to write problem. Like, I need to just sit down and get it done. Well, that's what we do together in Momentum. But Momentum has more to it than that. We do these Monday mindset calls that Rocio runs that really help, like, if you're struggling with making yourself do the thing and you're kind of feeling down, you go to the Monday mindset calls, and they're half an hour long, and you get kind of lifted up again, and you get reminded that you're not alone. And then also we do, across our programs, we do, we call them like client-wide or all client workshops and events. And so we often, like, at least twice a year, we do an all-client writing sprint. So that would include anybody in Navigate, Momentum, Amplify, and Elevate. We also, about every 4 to 6 weeks, we do like an all-client workshop. And so Momentum, for just $27 a month, you get access to that as well. So just think about it, and think about how you might advocate for yourself to your university. And like I said, the type of university you're at is actually not, like, we've found that we have, even in our Elevate program, which is an $8,000 program, we have professors from community colleges enrolling in those programs because they know that program is going to help them make a big change in their career, and that career is going to have a payoff, so it's worth the investment. And that's the kind of mentality that we want people in our programs to have. Like, I'm investing in this because I'm worth this. And my career, and making my career better, and taking control of my career is worth me investing in. So thanks so much for asking that question. Okay, next question is, I experienced burnout. I hear you. Can I still have a future in academia? So this is a great, great question. So first, if you have experienced burnout, you need to heal. So when I burnt out, which was, 10 years ago, I took paid time off. Like, I took medical leave so that I could get myself better. So that's the first thing I'll say. Like, if you've actually burnt out, you need to heal from that. You need to take time off. If you need to take medical leave, you should take it. Okay, so that's one thing. I want people to not get burnt out. In fact, I think, women get burnt out a lot more. Marginalized people get burnout so much more in academia because we're fighting always against this kind of like standard quo current. That is what I call, right, like the culture of academia that glorifies busy and is very white and very, a very, very like old boy and all of that. So literally what we're trying to do with Navigate is teach people how to not accept that, is how to resist and reject that culture and make a new way for themselves. The only way I can see how to do that is with the support of other people, which is why we do it inside of our programs. Because it's a lot of work, but it also is totally possible. So if you're looking for a way to do academia that you don't burn out, I absolutely recommend that. That's what Navigate is for. That is what it is for. It is for people who are ambitious, who are like, I have a thing to say, I have a change to make, and I deserve a career where I can say that thing and make that change without it damaging my mental and physical health. That is absolutely what this program is for. It teaches you things that you need to know, and how to, think about your time, where to draw boundaries, that's going to help you to not burn out. Having said that, everybody should also have a therapist, as I do. Okay, so just saying. Next question, what resources will we get access to, for example, Trello templates? Okay, so this is a great question. Inside the course, we have about a 30-page workbook. It's a PDF. You can print it out if you'd like. It's a fillable PDF, so you can fill it out. But I also supplement that with other kinds of resources. For example, Trello templates. Especially when we do the ideal week, I redid I renamed the module about time management to freeing time. And in the freeing time module, we go through all these lessons, and I do a couple of bonus lessons where I show you how to do Trello to create your ideal week calendar. And there I give you a Trello template. I show you how to use a Google Calendar to create your ideal week and lay it on top of your real week. And so there are resources like the funding formula workshop about funding, that's a bonus in the course, has a template letter. So there's resources there, and there's the big workbook. It is not a Trello-driven course at all. In fact, what I tried to do in all the modules was not mention Trello, except in passing. And then if I had a little Trello trick or something I wanted you to see, I pulled it out and made like a little bonus lesson inside the module. That way people don't feel like they have to use Trello in order. This is a platform agnostic program. Like, no matter what, whether you're a paper planner person or a Trello person or whatever, the underlying strategies and the things that you do inside this program are not dependent on any particular platform in terms of whether you have a bullet journal or whatever. But where I can provide you with Trello templates, I have inside of the course. Okay, 2 questions left. Unless you got a question, you can totally ask me in the chat. If you're watching on the page, I'll see your comment. But if you're watching in the group, you have to click through to the page. Question. The main aim for this year, 2021, is to publish first author papers. Okay. This is what I lack most so far. I have enough middle and last authorships, and I am on track regarding grant proposal submissions. Awesome, good job. I have collected enough data to focus now on first authorships. The problem is that the demands at work and the stress levels are soaring. That is exactly what we help you with in Navigate, like 100%. So, what this question writer is asking is, or saying like, I've got it, I've got publications, I'm good for grants, I need to sit down and write my own dang papers. Well, that's what Navigate is about. So there's 10 modules. They're divided into 3 main types of systems. And I should say, I need to get used to calling them 10 systems. There's 10 systems that we teach you in 10 modules. And let me just go through real quick what those systems are. There's 3 groups of systems: time management systems, writing systems, and pipeline and planning systems. So for time management, we teach the mission method, which is how to construct and use your academic mission statement; activity alignment, which is our unique process for culling away all the extra crap that you're doing and really focusing on what's going to have the biggest impact for you in your career; and the freeing time module, where you're going to implement like templates and workflows and boundaries in order to like get space inside of your schedule for writing. Then the next group of systems is writing systems. I'm actually calling it writing ecosystems, because I'm starting to envision the way that the different things we teach you about writing, like they work together like an ecosystem. And so I'll be talking about that in the course. That's new. So there's 3 main modules or systems underneath of writing systems, and that is soaring versus slogging, where we talk about your soar state, which is my substitute for Tiger Time that I've retired now. So your soar state, how you use your best times of day for writing. And also like how to use these different like things that we talk about a lot, like writing retreats and sprints and things, like how to use them together to create a really sustainable writing system. I teach you what I'm calling the Write Goals method, which is our goal setting method for how to gain, like that will help you gain momentum and also love your writing instead of hating it. And then finally, mindset mastery, where we go through like all the different mindset blocks you could have. And then in the last 4 systems that are pipeline and planning systems, we have the project prediction plan, which is the system that helps you figure out how long things are going to take and how to break projects into tasks. We have pipeline propel, which is our method for unclogging your pipeline. We have the year-long writing roadmap, which is how to make your 1-year plan for writing, and the 5-year framework, which is how to make your 5-year plan. So if what you want to do is write first author publications, then absolutely those 10 systems are going to help you do that. You're going to be able to design your pipeline. You're going to be able to manage your projects so that your stuff is at the middle, like your big message and your unique contribution to the world is the thing that drives your whole career. That's what Navigate is really about. We teach you how to do that. Okay, and then the last question, which is really a statement, the person I guess is asking for statistics of those who have attended and made tenure while being working mothers. So this is a great question. We do not have that data. So we are in the process in 2021 of doing a major like program evaluation of each and every program. We do not have that kind of formal program evaluation data right now. What we have is qualitative testimonials, right? We have what people have said either spontaneously on the internet, in the Facebook group and whatever, about the program, or testimonials that we solicited from people. We asked them, specific questions about their experience in the program. So we do not have that data. We haven't done that kind of program evaluation where we would know, right? Like who's a working mother and who's not, for example. But that is definitely like important to us. And it is one of our strategic goals for 2021 is to do formal program evaluation. We're doing it under the direction of diversity, equity, and inclusion training company that we hired. So that is coming, but we do not have it yet. So if you have any other questions, I would love for you, if you want to comment on this post, I will answer your question. I'll reply to your question. If you're still live with me right now and you have a question that you want to, pop into the comments on our Facebook page, then go ahead and click through and do that. I'll just say before signing off that I'm so excited about this cohort. I just really feel like the people who will join this program now are the people who have said, like, F you 2020. I am, and also, like, I'm sorry, but, like, screw you, my institution who didn't support me, like, screw you, people who don't believe that I can do it. Like, we're doing it. So that's the attitude that we're going into 2021 with. And this course is really going to prepare you to do that, to say, like, no, I'm not going to live in this glorification of overwork, and I'm not going to burn out. I'm not going to do it. And from my perspective, right, exactly, Jennifer. From my perspective, it's like, how are we going to make knowledge if we keep burning everybody out? Like, how are we going to, like, move the great problems of the world forward? And how are we going to understand humanity better if everybody's burning out? Like, it's absolutely unacceptable. And also, if everybody's being pushed out because the culture of academia pushes them out and says, like, oh, this isn't really built for you, so, good luck. Like, that's what we're pushing against in this program, and how we're trying to equip people to, like, just decide what they want their experience as an academic to be and make that happen for themselves, whether that's by switching jobs or advocating for themselves more in their own work, or publishing enough to be able to bring in the grants that they want, or, like, whatever way you personally want to make change. Maybe it's just, like, being happier, right? Like, maybe it's just, like, not working on weekends and being happier. Like, that's a good goal. So do that. And inside of Navigate, we really are working on, like, what I really wanted to do with this was, like, put the things I want every academic to know. That's what's in this program. It's like, if I could just help you, like, to get all your systems and processes in order, and to believe that you can advocate for yourself, and to show you what writing at the center really looks like, that's what this course is about. So I encourage you to get on that wait list, because you're going to want to come to the retreat, and I'm going to want to see you there. So go ahead and get on the wait list. All you have to do is put your email in, and the wait list people get the first dibs at the bonuses. So, and you also get the first look at the curriculum. So you want to, if you're like, I'm thinking about this, but I'm not sure, then you want to get that curriculum in your hands as soon as possible. It's coming out tomorrow. So you want to really be able to look at it. I talked you through the curriculum earlier. If you're just joining us, I talked you through the curriculum earlier in this call. But, think about it, ask us questions, comment on this post in the I Should Be Writing Facebook group. If you have a specific question, like, is this really for me? Just ask. Like, that's what we're here for. Like, I want to help you. So, so have a wonderful, wonderful evening on this Tuesday, and I'll see you later. Bye.